Sawyerr, the first-time mayor for Freetown. Good morning, welcome to the program. Good morning, Salone.
Morning, Mabel. Morning, Khadija. Morning, viewers and listeners. Good morning.
Well, need not again for introduce that's not Yvonne Sawyerr because after the 2018 election, he be emerged as winner for being mayor na Freetown, and after 5 years as mayor na Freetown, he don't go through the process again of nomination and he contest for being mayor again na Freetown. Well, this morning, they can tell we all waiting you don't do and waiting make you think say qualify for be back mayor na Freetown. Now that's make it in the studio this morning. But can tell the listeners and viewers them waiting and waiting you don't do so far as Yvonne Sawyerr when I've been first time mayor na Freetown and waiting make it a contest back for this position. But before we can talk about waiting make you the contest back for this position, as I don't tell listeners and viewers them na Facebook, you na person we don't be mayor na Freetown for the past 5 years, and from that time to now you make a decision say you want to go back and contest for this position. Let me just go through waiting at the highlights them where you been be mayor na Freetown of seeing them where you do as mayor we make you the contest back. Take me through the highlights them.
Thank you, Mabel. I think say the starting point for me now the fact say when I come and say I want to be mayor, I do one because of a concerned passion for two things them. One, sanitation, two, the environment. But I also say in me for a community for progress of Freetown, me sort of my own mini manifesto when me have been get for 2018 say I believe in systems and processes, and we need for change systems and embed processes for let we able get sustainable impact. Now, one of the things that we somebody in particular, that Dr. Sawyerr Kamara, that happens, he always provoke me and laugh, but he say when he meets me 110 Alunge, I've been all the local government act and I've been study them. He say no believes any other mayoral candidates not possible to go look the act, but reason been there for that one day. Because when you do work as a mayor, you know to the central government, you do work within the context of specific mandate where the act the give. So the second thing I want to mention, one, the passion, the reason why I run for mayor. Two, the fact say where you be mayor, things in the way you're able to do, things in the day where you're not there within you mandate. And even of the thing within your mandate, me can realize say, no to all theory rights now, the act are actually able to do. No to all theory and state and devolve to council, the government been not let go of. So waiting on the highlights in this context. The first thing I want to say is I believe so much in participation of the community, of stakeholders, of we residents. So I start off by engaging 15,000 Freetonians all across the city. We do 322 focus groups. So in other words, wait till we come and develop where we call transform Freetown. Not we say on our office saying that this we want to do. We sit down with people, them community people, and then again with professionals, and we come together with a clear plan. At the care we go to the beginning, because I believe say if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I mean a person way, I don't believe in sound bites, just to talk to them. As when I see, I can this morning, and I can't wait the Transform Freetown report. Why? Because it's important for show accountability, transparency, and delivery. And the way for do that, now for document what you do. You get picture, you get locations, you get facts. So wait till they can tell you now achievements and highlights, not the words that they talk. If you sit on a Calabar tongue and I do something that Lumley, you say you know Siam because you know the Lumley, it's not bad. The book then the internet day, I they help you for direct to make you see. Big things then. When I come into governance, one of the major challenges where don't be still a challenge because of the exchange rate and the economy. But if you take just sort of like in relative terms, I can meet revenue at 7 billion a year, own source revenue for a city of over 1.2 million people. One of the major achievements. Now for let we build a sustainable system, we meet with target for increased revenue by 7-fold. So it was the target 5-fold for taking to 35 billion. We're able to take on to 49 billion. That's a major achievement because it provides the groundwork, the foundation for the FCC able for to key activities, mainly sanitation. Then I've been saying sanitation, that be one of the drivers will bring me into office. And person go look today and say, oh, Mayor, you left 2 months ago. The streets and don't dirty back. Yes, indeed. The streets and don't dirty back, because how you build a process, now so a process can be undone. It can be sabotaged. But never mind waiting day now, me not in the another in the office for 2.5 months and fumble them. Today, it's you know me, say me na posting we like for go na social media and show na the reality. Today I post photos of how we been to do the streets, how the streets have been fever. So the sanitation a big one. Sanitation will be able to approach them in 3 different ways. The number one, the solid waste management. Then are the dirty, the plastic, the paper, the food. We begin for collect dirty na people their oaths. When I come into governance, now only 8,000 people been registered for letting they collect and dirty na oaths. So if not only 8,000 people in a city of households, in a city of over 120, 150 households, not a number of people but households, you go realize, say, if you know person not collect them and carry and go safely, that means to say you put in a street. Now we get over 45,000 households registered for waste collection. And when I don't see all the tricycle groups them where they around, they collect dirty, now you ose. That's a major achievement.
Madam Sawyerr, you just make mention of something where I could say I don't see frequently from few Freetonians them we don't be of concern to them. Now the issue of sanitation we see now one of your main driver them. In fact, I inspire you for contest for the seat of mayor na Freetown. A lot of people they ask questions, say if sanitation now one of your main driver them with all the different projects that will be implemented during your tenure, like the flood mitigation and other one them. Why just after 2 months, few rains don't come, we don't left office, a lot of dirty they all over the city?
Well, now you bring 2 things, and can you bring flood mitigation? You join account sanitation. Of course, they're related, but not to the same thing. And the thing where you can know about flood mitigation, number one, you for do before the rain. Now that's have been done to do. For the do flood mitigation before the rain, so you go actually clear the gutter before the heavy rain then come. In 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, we've been very successful with that. In 2022, we will get financial challenge, but we still be able to do them. You know, I remember saying 2022, when I just last year, government been give the funding. Not the first thing that government been fund with, government been fund with 1 year. But the other years, they will be able to get donor funding. But we're grateful for the year we government fund, because we all know the same. We know this is a collective responsibility. So if Ministry of Finance been direct that funding date to we in 2019, I believe it was, that's a good thing. But in 2022, we see them giving money to SLRA. But Khadija, I come back to the question where you say people this year after 2 months. On the sanitation point, remember this, and you rightly say, I bring in a lot of innovation, a lot of interventions, because I can always say, dirty collection, no to event, no to one day wonder. It get for be built in. For do that, you for change behavior. There comes now the cleaner zone competition, where will be institute. But look again, waiting have been a challenge. It was really successful. Then my mama they tell me, say, hey, Yvonne, you'll find a way when I go bring that one day back again, because people let me take that ownership and that responsibility.
What will happen to the every Saturday cleaning?
No, that in the government been doing. I know to be every Saturday, I mean once a month. Now 1 Saturday a month.
Yeah.
Where for me, I've been really the first meeting I get with the government, whilst I not be inaugurated or made the mayor yet. I'm not win, but I'm still there also. I remember say I win 18th of March, but I'm not being sworn in until the 11th of May. Now me self been the go say please una swear me in, and then 98.1 una have been taken up the term for inaugurate the president. Say mayor then also inauguration the mayor for the day. But that Saturday cleaning once a month, the challenge where I've been always the safe. And I remember now being the fact say you create a situation where cleaning become an event and not a process. Dirty collection costs money. Any lorry where they collect dirty, you get to pay fuel. Fuel don't go from 6,500 to 21,500. But even in those early days when I was 6,500, it was still a lot of money. If I remember correctly, the the budget for the Freetown for one day was like 700 million. It passed the now I don't get the fake figures right. It can't be 700 million. But I think it was. But I'm not going to quote. Let me not quote. I don't remember. But I can tell you, say, it passed the budget for sanitation for the entire year where them Ligi Council has devolved. Will not make sense. So you may get cleaner zone where they inspire people. What happened after the first competition? Now that year, the Ministry of Local Government stopped we from collecting revenue. So we're not be able to do the prizes, and then we're not be able to continue. But the things that will continue, where we make a big difference. Then tricycle workers, where you see they collect the dirty, now you host, but also they sweep the streets. Means say Freetown be non clean back. Of course, 1 to 10 in day, we will get challenged with payments, we then have been down tools, but we're able to resolve them and get back because go sweep 100 and almost streets in this city, so many thousands of streets. The main roads alone, we've been sweep 130. We bring it down to 98 for the main roads. Back again, transfer station. When I remember that famous incident just down the road from here, where we've been build the transfer station, who sent me for make dirty collection very easy. Where the former Minister of Lands came with man, he broke him. Even where we build the 6, yesterday they approved school market, Usai, one of the 6 day, we're not able to operate them because of internal sabotage. So that's notwithstanding, I still very proud to say during my tenure, the streets of Freetown, by and large, of course you go get challenge here and there, but by and large we will get daily cleaning, daily sweeping, household collection, and very importantly, now me build with the support of FCDO, the first ever wastewater treatment plant than for the liquid waste. First time, the feces not go just on the ground. It actually be treated now in a plant with Dana Kingdom. That's a big achievement.
As we continue for look at the issues in Freetown, like how Khadija been stated earlier, we see the rain they don't begin come back, and see them don't begin come back now they treat them. As you tenure in office inside the past 5 years, what do you find out say na the greatest challenge na Freetown in terms of maintaining the sanity of Freetown, we camp and sanitation business? What do you find out say na the greatest challenge?
I think saying a combination of people their own attitude. Freetonians like I always say, don't you know the common as sky candle. Now we serve the Iba in a street, and the second thing na enforcement. But of course you also get finance. So I don't let people underestimate the cost of moving dirty, which is why I've been really getting issue with that free Saturday cleaning, because people then they build up dirty, they will not be able to move them all. And then we also get as when I remember that famous video with me and the minister with AC and to my face. You also will get issues of integrity. But maybe on something the way I need for make people that always remember. Dirty business now everyday something. Dirty business now everyday something. We eat every day. We live every day. So as you live, you create dirty. So if you don't see sunside clean and sunside don't be sanitized, la put that way last month. If the process we keep and clean last month, if you stop, you go see and dirty back. Not to magic, na logic. So just think about it. We've been get a system where we sweep the streets every day. We enforce the Met Police, then it back up for let people them way no trade and dirty, let penalty be applied to them. If now I don't left office and then don't tell the sweepers and say let them not sweep, and instead the staff way, for example, staff then at the cash office, internal auditor, the human resource manager, now then they go on nets now. They say that they do night cleaning. Now small group of people for a whole city. Mion Road right now, Lumley Beach Road, where we can get sweepers that will be sweep day, like all the other roads, Jomo Kenyatta Road, Shaka Stevens Street. If you don't get the sweepers, if person not there for sweep that dirty, and Freetonians and then still the Ip dirty in the street, because person go past eat plastic, person go past, eat chewing gum, cigarettes. If you not make the sweeping happen, you go see dirty. I hope say they follow me. What I try for say, it like you be not sweep yesterday. If today dirty come, you not sweep, you go see dirty. So when system been there, you go see the city clean. If the system don't be removed, then that's what you see now. The other thing where I need for point out, when a very positive side, Now the fact say the sanitation interventions creates jobs for over 2,000 youth. This not a time where people and then unemployment, youth unemployment so high. For let we get testimonies of young people then where they like today, they're able for go back na college, they're able for manage their homes because then they make money from dirty. That's a good thing for the city and good things for Freetonians.
All right, Madam Sawyerr, continue for day with the program. Good morning, Salone. We'll take short break. We will come back to you and you will continue for talk.